Hey there, my lovely lions. It is Skully Sati. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel to see what I see for the Leo crew for April 1st through the 7th, 2020. I hope that you guys are handling the quarantine okay. It is definitely a time out from universe, basically, to make us sit and think about our lives and what's worked in our lives, what hasn't. You know, it's a great time for meditations, for catching up on art projects, music, all that other good stuff to keep us sane. So make sure you guys are not drowning in the sorrow or bad habits, and that you guys are really taking time to take care of yourselves and use this time for the benefit of your soul. Okay? All right, guys. Not everything that I'm going to tap into this week is going to resonate with each and every one of you. That's totally fine. Come back to me next week. Make sure that you guys are subscribing and hitting that notification bell, because that is going to alert you guys when I'm on here more often, doing more lives and more videos, which I definitely will be doing because I have lots of time now. I guess as we all do, right? This week, guys, I'm going to be using one of my favorite decks, the Tattoo Tarot, one of my absolute favorites. I haven't pulled it out in a while, and, you know, I'm happy to use it for you guys during this time. So let's get on with it. Leo, what is going on for you guys for this first week of April? Let's get into it. Okay, guys. Looking to be an exciting week for the lovely lions. All right, guys. So I'm seeing here, starting off with the Four of Pentacles. This has to do with, you know, seeking financial stability, but it's also about being unable to let go of something from the past. Okay, it's like holding on very tightly to something. Sometimes it means like holding on too tightly to money as well. So you guys might be a little bit worried right now. You are currently going to be taking a look at your progress of, you know, a particular situation. I do feel like this is like about life. It could be about a past relationship. But the Seven of Pentacles is about measuring success already attained. Okay. Now, you guys have the Knight of Swords card here. Knight of Swords is what I term the asshole X card. Okay, so this is somebody who comes charging in. This is somebody who can be a bit manipulative, somebody who's not stable. Okay, so I do feel like, you know, you may have some kind of a message coming through this week from somebody of this nature. I don't feel like it's something that you're going to want to accept here, because you have the Four of Cups. That's about boredom. So you guys might be bored with the situation. And just, you know, not really seeing it as something that's viable for you. Now, there are a couple cards here that I am pretty excited about, but let me just pull a couple of cards just to clarify. Okay. Let me get an overall picture of this, okay? So the two cards that I was excited about are a true match. We've got the King and the Queen of Cups, okay? So that's a true match. This is a couple that they're very good with expressing their emotions. They really seek a lot of stability. They're very family-oriented, okay? What I'm not digging so much is that we got the sneaky behavior card with the Seven of Swords. We've also got Three of Swords, which is about sorrow. So this may indicate that this could have been like a breakup that you guys had. For some of you guys, this could be an impending one that you're coming to a conclusion to, you know, by doing all this self-analysis and things of that nature. However, so weird. So you got those cards that are questionable, okay? So those are weird cards. You've got the true match. And then you've got the weird sneak behavior and the sorrow. So I feel like this is about contemplation of that. And I say that because this person's crying, right? They're thinking about the sadness of the past. Now, I feel like some sort of intellectual epiphany is to be had this week. Some truth is going to come out with the Ace of Swords. And this could be born of you guys taking the time to meditate and you know, just reflect upon what worked and what didn't work with this relationship, okay? What I'm digging about this is after that, we got the Hierophant. Hierophant is about commitment. This is about spiritual elevation, okay? Along with this fantastic Six of Wands card. Leo, this is fantastic, man. This is the victory card, okay? This is a very fiery, passionate card. What comes of all that stuff is a new beginning. The Fool card. I love it. Oh, I love it. Look at, she's about to kiss the snake of transformation, right? That's wisdom. It's about going forward fearlessly. It's about taking a risk with that Fool card. This is beautiful energy. So it's looking as though, you know, that Knight of Swords energy too could also be that you or this other person is thinking about just like rushing in, you know, impetuously. And I would say, you know, if that's you, if you are thinking like, I just got to get back in touch with this person, I would say to think about things beforehand. Like, you know, what are you trying to accomplish by rushing in, you know, quickly like that, right? Another scenario I'm seeing is that you guys may have somebody from the past, like, you know, somebody who was not healthy for you, try to offer you something. And it's like you see through whatever they're trying to do, and it makes you reflect upon this past relationship that might have been a lot better for you. And it makes you sad for a little bit because you're like, man, I screwed that up, or man, I wish, you know, that partner could have been a little bit better with this. I wish we could have communicated a little bit better. And I feel like what that yields you, Leo, is this feeling that you want to go further with it. This is a beautiful energy. It's a beautiful reading. And that's what's going to be happening during this time of quarantine is like, we're going to be really reflecting on a lot of stuff that didn't work for us. And it is really putting us in touch with really figuring out who we want on our side. And if, you know, if this happens again with this quarantine, like who would you want to be with during this time? You know what I mean? So I think that's a really beautiful energy. So my lovely Leos, I hope this makes sense for you guys. You know, if you need me to look into your situation a little bit deeper, you can contact me at the information below, and I would be more than happy to set up a one-on-one with you guys. But until then, I wish you guys lots of deep thinking time, lots of protection from this craziness outside, and lots of epiphanies. And I'll be seeing you guys soon. Bye, Leo.